How's it going, everyone? Got a plethora of updates to go over in this video. A major free game update has dropped for one of the more notable titles of late 2022. We'll talk all about that. Dead Space Remake, we have the preload time for that game. We'll talk all about that. And it looks like a major update is being worked on for the next generation version of The Witcher 3. More on that at the end of this video. But first of all, the Callisto Protocol's official Twitter account put out a tweet. A new update is available for all platforms, which includes New Game Plus. Based on your feedback, we also fixed the maximum security achievement trophy bug and also posted a full list of all fixes and changes we've made since launch here. I'll talk that in a second. If you guys are unaware, the Callisto Protocol is in fact on sale right now. If you want the PlayStation 5 version, it is 20% off for $56. The PlayStation 4 version, on the other hand, also 20% off for $48. Obviously, the PS5 version's base price is $70. PS4's is $60. The deluxe edition is also on sale, also 20% off, and bear in mind that does include story-based DLC that is dropping this summer. So, nice update here for the Callisto Protocol. Users who previously completed the game will have access to New Game Plus after the patch. Application restart may be required and requires an active save file from game completion. On top of that, a plethora of global fixes fixed an issue where some users were not correctly granted the Protocol is about life achievement, added New Game Plus, complete the game to unlock New Game Plus and carry your progression over to a new save. All weapons, upgrades, and Callisto credits can be collected at the first reforge. General performance optimizations across all platforms. Players no longer take damage when vaulting over obstacles. Fix multiple issues where certain camera angles or progression paths could cause environments to stream out and allow Jacob to fall through the ground. Consistency pass on cabinets, lockers, and shelves to display correctly in high contrast mode, and voice leveling and subtitle mismatch adjustments across localized language. Some other updates have been rolled out as far as bug fixes and things like that. I've been pretty vocal with my thoughts on the Callisto Protocol. It's a game that there were a lot of elements that I liked about it. I think the ambiance, the setting, the atmosphere, those elements are incredibly strong. The visuals, stunning. It's absolutely gruesome. If you're buying a game like this, that's probably what you're going into, but there were literally times, and maybe I'm a weakling for this, where I encountered some deaths. I did end up dying, and I had to look away just because I knew what was ahead, and it was absolutely gruesome. That only happened a couple times, but yeah, the deaths in this game are some of the most gruesome, vicious deaths that I've ever seen in a video game. Unfortunately, I wasn't crazy about the gameplay. That's seemingly the most divisive opinion. Bear in mind that this is a relatively short game, so even if at a high quality level, if you perceive it to be a really good game, you know, whether or not it's worth even the $56 it is right now, that's going to vary from person to person. Maybe wait for another, you know, deeper discount when it's half off. Like, I think $30, $35 would be a really good pickup for this game, but nonetheless, if you're big on survival horror titles, maybe it's something you want to check out. Speaking of big on survival horror titles, I think the game a lot of people are excited about, quite possibly the biggest game of this month of January, at least. I was about to say early 2023, but then you look at the slate of games in February, and that's just, it's not a true statement at that point. Nonetheless, Dead Space Twitter account put up, "Convergence is imminent. Set a reminder to preload Dead Space on your preferred gaming platform. Xbox Series X and S preload is live right now, actually, so that's kind of cool. PlayStation 5 and PC, on the other hand, will be dropping its preload on January 25th. The preload of January 25th, that gives you ample time to ultimately preload the game before it officially drops on January the 27th. So the game is dropping next Friday, 1 week from today. I am incredibly excited about the Dead Space remake. I think this is going to be a game that a lot of people are gonna ultimately check out. Unfortunately, the $70 price tag, once again, like two major survival horror titles on next gen being $70, and you know, games that aren't super lengthy, that's like the rhetoric I've been seeing a lot. Like, a lot of people love Dead Space, as I myself also love Dead Space. 2008, one of the best games of that year, but it is a game on the shorter side of things, and $70 is just going to be something, you know, people are going to be a little bit conservative on what games they drop $70 on, but if you have the disposable income, I think this is going to be a quality playthrough, and Dead Space is ultimately a game that you're probably going to play once right away, and then probably revisit it sometime down the line, because this is a game that I played through multiple times, and I'm definitely going to play through the remake multiple times, as long as the remake is at a high quality level, and I'm pretty confident that Motive is going to do a solid job with it, given what Motive has done in the past, what we've seen of it thus far. While it's not a complete one-to-one remake, it is staying true to the original, while expanding some areas, going a little bit more in-depth on some of the characters. So those elements I think are great, and hopefully they do drop a quality remake here. I know some people are like freaking out over Isaac's character model. That doesn't bother me that much personally, but yeah, I think ultimately people are going to end up enjoying the game. Again, dropping January 27th. There is a deluxe edition available for that as well. Lastly, I do want to know, community manager of CD Projekt Red, Marcin Mamet, noted on Twitter in a response, we've been quietly working on the update for Witcher 3 Next Gen, and it looks like we're at the final stage. It shouldn't be long until it comes out. We'll share more info the moment we can. In the meantime, we really appreciate your patience. Witcher 3 on Next Gen, I think, is really, really good. It does have some shortcomings, especially I've heard the PC version. I haven't tried out Ultra Plus or anything like that on PC. I played quite a bit of it on PlayStation 5. Had a fantastic time revisiting The Witcher 3, and having that game run at a higher frame rate on consoles is definitely something to appreciate. And Witcher 3 is an excellent game, but good on them. You know, Witcher 3 came out all the way back in 2015. They dropped an upgrade for free where they could have easily charged $10 for the upgrade. Like, let's not get it twisted. What they did do is they increased the price of the game on PlayStation 5. But I've been telling you guys, whenever Witcher 3 was going on sale for $9.99, the complete edition at that, to buy the game ASAP, you know, they upped the price of the game on the PlayStation Store to $24 and $29.99 for the complete edition, which was a big yikes. I was like, holy crap, they really upped the price of The Witcher 3, knowing the value of the game inherently went up with the upgrade. You typically don't see developers doing that, but sometimes I do think like that's a possibility, and CDPR did do it with The Witcher 3, so I found that to be a little surprising nonetheless. The majority of you guys, I think, bought the game way back when for $9.99 when it was regularly available for that. You know, if you haven't started it yet, I can't really blame you with the wave of 85 billion games coming out in the next couple of months. I don't know if you really want to dive into a huge open world RPG right now, especially because for a lot of you guys, you probably played through the game once, and you know, do you want to play through it again? Obviously runs really well on PS5, so I think a lot of people will revisit it. It's just timing-wise right now in particular, it's probably not the best time. You know, over your holiday break, it would have been a good time, but right now, if you want to start it, I don't know about that one with Hogwarts Legacy just a few weeks away and everything else coming out here in the near future. But that is going to do it for me. Again, the Callisto Protocol, well, I definitely am mixed on the game. A lot of people do really enjoy it. I know a lot of people are hoping for a sequel. It is discounted right now, and on top of that, you get a new Game Plus mode that is available right now for free as a free upgrade and update to the game, along with a lot of other fixes rolling out. Dead Space Remake, the preload, is going live on January 25th. Let me know your guys' excitement level for that. And CDPR working on the final touches of The Witcher 3's latest next-gen update. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.